This is our preschool class. I hope you can hear us. And we worked on friendship and unity, and these are our friendship and unity posters that they created using all kinds of different media and textures, pine cones and bubble wrap and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna try to sing a song for you. So you guys ready to do the zoom, zoom, zoom song? You guys ready? 1, 3. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Auntie Brenda! I want to say one thing. Isn't this a pretty dress? Yeah. And look, there's a cape in the back, the flappy. So if I screw up, isn't this a pretty dress? Want to get that
banana.
Banana who?
You have to talk in there.
Banana, I don't know why.
Good one.
She'll laugh, I promise. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Miss.
What happened to the mouse when he fell in the bathtub?
He went out.
Say I don't know.
I don't know.
He came out squeaky clean. Who fills your tank at the gas station?
Say I don't know.
Oh, I do.
You want to tell them the answer, I know. Just say I don't know.
I don't know.
Fill up.
Okay, come here. Oh, you have another one? Okay, go ahead. Who's the hungriest?
What animal is the hungriest?
I don't know.
A turkey. It goes gobble, gobble, gobbles.
On it.
Hold on, Griffin. You are my sunshine.
Is it?
My sunshine.
My little sunshine. Be happy. Skies are gray. As I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
When the days are golden, the cards are folding, the saints we see are made of gold. When the dreams are held in the white, we see our worth of all. When the blood runs down,
I wanna have the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breathe, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside. It's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide.
so once upon a time, there were 6 blind people. And they had heard of the greatness of elephants, but had never actually seen one. So one day they decided to go to the king's palace to feel out an elephant. And each of these blind people touched a different part of the elephant. The first blind person touched the side of the elephant.
Why, look at this elephant. It is so smooth, just like a wall.
The second blind person touched the leg of the elephant.
Look at this elephant. It's so tall, like a tree.
The third person touched the tusk of the touched the tusk of the elephant.
Look at this elephant. It's so long and sharp, just like a spear.
The fourth blind person touched the ear of the elephant.
Wow, this elephant is so thin and flat. The elephant is just like a pancake.
The fifth blind person touched the trunk of the elephant.
This elephant is so long, like a snake.
And the sixth blind person touched the tail of the elephant.
Look at this elephant. It's so round and short.
just like a rope.
Then, all of the blind people went to the palace gardens to discuss what the elephant was.
The elephant is just like a pancake.
You mean a wall?
It's like a wall. It's obviously
Quiet!
What are you all arguing about?
The elephant, which is like a wall.
It's obviously a rope. I think you all touched a different part of the elephant. And I think I have a solution. Why don't you put the pieces together, shall I say?
Oh, okay. So the elephant is just like a wall with a spear and a rope next to a snake in a tree eating a pancake.
Why do we think of that? You're so stupid.
There's a world where I can go and tell my secrets to. In my room, in this world I look at all my worries and my fears. In my room, do my dreaming and my scheming, lie awake and pray. Do my crying and my sighing, laugh at yesterday. Now it's dark and I'm alone, but I won't be afraid. In my room.
Hi, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC.
I can do all kinds of things with music.
I can do things with music too.
I can play all kinds of music. I unleash people's creativity. They can learn music with me and create new music.
I have 75 songs preloaded on me, and people really, really like about half of them.
I've got an idea. Why don't you share your music with me? I'll share mine with you. I know you have tools for people to be creative in many ways, so let's share.
Hey, dude.
Okay. Hey, guys. You know, every year when I come out, you know, I try to think of creative things. In fact, the little nuts and bolts and the rock and all that sort of stuff was part of the things that I brought this time, you know, something to share. And you never know how something is going to work. And the one thing I didn't anticipate was the hot weather that, you know, we're all enjoying. And, you know, on that first day, there was just a ton of stress, and I come back to the room, and it's so hot. I lay there on the bed, and I created the first duplicate of the Shroud of Turin. And a second, and a third, and a fourth. And I was just so exhausted, I fell asleep, but it was an unusual kind of sleep, and I thought I died. And I was up at the pearly gates, and there was St. Peter. That was the first kind of surprise. I was expecting someone else. And, you know, the usual routine, you know, he's showing me all these different kingdoms that are in heaven. Went to the Christian side, I saw my aunt and uncle, you know, they seemed to be very happy. But, you know, as a Baha'i, I knew there were other realms, other worlds, other religions, and I wanted to see what the Hindus were doing, what the Buddhists were doing, what the Zoroastrians and the Muslims were doing. And after I saw all the people, I go, where are the Baha'is? And he said, well, they're in a hotter place. And I go, brother, I made a mistake. He says, yeah, they're all at Camp Wooten. I'd like to go there someday. You know, I was thinking about stuff, you know, oranges, orange juice, apples, apple juice. Where does Gatorade come from? And I see this WSU and Cougars, and I was in the store and they had Cougar cheese. Who milks the Cougars? There were 2 squirrels on the bench. One jumped over a box and ran straight across the bench, tumbled onto the ground, and the other chipmunk comes up to him and says, "Why did you do that? You hurt yourself." It said, "Tear across the dotted line." Okay. You know, you may have seen on the Deschutes River, there were 2 guys that went hiking and they saw a beaver dam. So what do you do? And this is real. What do you do when you see a beaver dam in a beaver lodge? You go exploring. Who lives in a beaver lodge? Beaver. What does the beaver do? He sends the 2 hikers to the hospital. They weren't a member of his lodge. Hey. Now, I do notice a lot of young people that are teenage years and they're beginning to think about relationships and the things that, you know, go on in life. And this is Pam and my 50th year of being married this year. So she has a lot of advice. One of the first things I learned about marriage is that you have to give up a few things. One of the things I miss the most is my opinion. Just ask her. She'll give it to you. But it's not mine. I learned a few things too, that the difference between living with someone and dating someone. As a guy, what is a towel? You know, we were looking for truths. What is a towel? To a guy, a towel is where you dry your hands. If you go into a woman's apartment or into the home, they have a towel. You don't use the towel. That's for guests. You walk out of that and you're doing this with that towel and boy, you get a stare that could turn you to stone. So you don't mess with that. Nobody, you see anyone, even the women, they walk out of the bathroom. They don't touch the towel. Even that no light comes in the bathroom, you could turn it just a little bit. Permanent crease and dust. What I do, underneath the towel, I make a note. Kilroy was here, the date, and I put it under the towel. And if I come back 2 or 3 years later, I update it. You know, 1965 was a long time ago. You should get a new towel. I want to talk about soap. Soap is what you use to wash your hands. You don't eat it. Well, little kids will eat it. We go to this party and they have these little bitty soap balls. They're clear in different colors. They look very edible. There's food all over the place. I think in the bathroom there's food. And it goes. Bite down and that stuff squishes all over your mouth and you foam instantly like a mad dog. I step out of the bathroom gagging. She thinks I'm having some sort of a medical emergency. Throws me to the ground and starts pounding on my chest. It's just the soap. And the other one, nobody needs a little bitty soap ball the size of a quarter. You can't do anything with it. You wet your hands, you pick up the soap ball, it squirts out. Now you're on your hands and knees going around the back of the toilet trying to find the soap ball. Then another thing, as we can attest to being here, if you go to a hotel, don't use the soap. You take that home with you. So when you go to Camp Wooten, you have these little bitty bars of soap, which they fall on the ground and you go chasing them around, and sometimes they're behind the toilet. And if you're lucky, you'll find a bigger one.
All right, you're used to hearing us sing all these Baha'i songs, which is great, but we're going to do a Van Morrison tune tonight. Look at the ivy on the old clinging wall. Look at the flowers and the green grass so tall. It's not a matter of when push comes to shove. It's just the hour on the wings of a dove. It's just one love. It's just one love. I dig it when you're fancy dressed up in lace. I dig it when you have a smile on your face. This inspiration's got to be on the floor. These inspirations got to see it to know it's just one love. It's just one love. And it's ever present everywhere. And it's ever present everywhere. That warm love. It's ever present everywhere. It's ever present everywhere. That warm love. To the country I'm going, laying laugh in the sun. And you can bring your guitar along. We'll sing some songs and have some fun. Crying and it's time to go home, and we shall hurry to the car from the phone. Sit by the fire and dry out our wet clothes. It's raining outside from the skies up above, but inside it's warm love. Inside it's warm love. It's ever present everywhere. And it's ever present everywhere, that warm love. Yeah, it's ever present everywhere. Yeah, it's ever present everywhere, that warm love. And it's ever present everywhere. Yeah, it's ever present everywhere, that warm love.
Yeah, so Scarborough Fair, Simon and Garfunkel. Many of you know this, some of you are much too young to know this probably. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt.
parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams nor needlework, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between salt water and the sea strand, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and gather it all in a bunch of heather. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine.
'Twas in Badashdt in early summer, or Ottoline did receive her title. 'Twas given her by Bahá'í. He called her Tahereh. And in Badashdt, in Baha'u'llah's garden, this Tahereh did remove her veil. With powerful words she addressed the friends. I am the trumpet blast. Oh, the trumpet blast. What should come of such a deed as to cause on that day such great consternation? What of the author of such a deed? Oh, what will be the fruits? Oh, be the fruits. Some men were stunned, some were shocked, some were angry. Some left the garden and forsook their faith. But those that stayed were confirmed and transformed. The veils had been rent. Oh, the veils had been rent. The time will come for every Baha'i to test our traditions and old expectations, when God will rend our own veils asunder. We'll meet our Badashdt. Oh, meet our Badashdt. 'Twas was in Badashdt in early summer, for Ottoline did remove the veils. And what of the author of such a deed, the pure Tahereh? Oh, the pure Tahereh.
And the song is called Gravity. And it's a sort of metaphorical, where I think of the physical laws of science as being a metaphor for the spiritual laws, the eternal and unchanging spiritual laws of spiritual reality. So anyway, this is a metaphor, and it's called Gravity. But I'm feeling its adversity as it's holding me down, and I'm struck by the intensity of this mindless externality that limits possibility and keeps my feet on the ground. I pray to gravity as I climb the hill in front of me, plodding through obscurity as it's holding me down, and I'm faced by a litany of nagging insecurities that reduce my sense of liberty and keep my feet on the ground, my feet on the ground. But I close my eyes and limitations fall away. I close my eyes when I close my eyes. Gravity holds no sway, and I can fly. I can fly. So I fight the gravity with righteous indignity to increase the probability I'll get my feet off the ground. But it limits my ability with predictable rigidity and dogged reliability. It keeps holding me down, holding me down. But I want to fly, so I leap into the air and I jump so high that I'm in the sky, alone without a care. And I jump so high that I'm in the sky. Time slows down, I'm floating there, and I'm distracted by the sound of birds rushing by, suspended in the air. The gravity holds securely to the ground.
one last time with gusto, so that its author can see what it has brought to this camp. So